Hey, so if you're watching this video, this is part 2 of a 3-part video that I did. Just got a little too carried away, made it too long. I will have the full length of the video in the description if you want to just watch the full hour-long video. If not, I will have another clip posted tomorrow. Okay, that aside, now we're on the Korn. So again, another hour passed, and just a quick little, little story before, I keep going. They were getting the curtains set up so they can, pull that up, get everything set up without the crowd seeing them, get everything set up, just kind of something they do at concerts. And one of the corners where we were at, the Velcro came undone, so it ended up bringing like half the curtain down. So they start lowering the thing that it's attached to, and there's a guy on the stage, and I guess they didn't tell him, or he didn't know that it was being lowered. And I didn't see this. Sydney told me about it afterwards, but the thing apparently came down, hit him on the head, and then he fell off the stage into this big open crate. So I'm staring off into the distance. I'm seeing like two guys fight or something. I don't even remember what it was. And she starts poking me, and she's like, "Did you see that guy fall? Did you see him fall?" And I look over, and there's like 4 or 5 guys getting this guy out of the box. I really wish I would have recorded it. I feel bad for the guy, but at the same time, he got a shout out from Korn at the end of the concert. It was just really cool. That aside, this is the first song that they did. I'm actually just going to leave this one full screen, let you guys absorb the whole video. I really like the way they introed it. Yeah, you'll see why in a minute. I like to say that that I was coming because of the color choices they chose, but some people say otherwise. If y'all don't know, Korn is my favorite band. The next couple clips, you see the camera shaking around a lot. It's because I'm headbanging while I'm recording. Man, just the type of music they have. It's definitely all over the place. I wouldn't say all over the place. They've got like two main different type of songs that they have. They have these. I'll have a clip of another one. They have songs of like more laid back and then heavy. So they've got like these nice little spots where it's just tom fills, a couple guitar things, and then heavy. And then you've got songs like this, just. So we're gonna skip this one. I had some stuff I wanted to talk about on this one, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next clip. Okay, so I'm gonna pause it there again. That's kind of what I was talking about. This one has a definitely more laid back type of intro. You have the drummer doing some stuff on the hi-hat. I believe he's just doing like a 2 and 4 type of count on the hi-hat, adding in a couple triplets, a little bit of flares here and there. Just that guitar part, the just has this really eerie feel to it. And then, spoiler alert, they get heavy into it a little later down the song. But unfortunately, this is a shorter clip that I recorded. I'm just going to let it play through. That's all I wanted to say for that. Yeah. Just a big Korn fan, that's all. Again, I wish I would have recorded more of that one. That's another one of my favorite songs. Real quick, another thing that I wanted to point out. So this is editing, Noah. I meant to say Ray Luzier instead of Lars. This is a very low moment for me, considering I am one of the biggest Korn fans. Yeah. Fun. Lars, the drummer, plays very heavy, like really heavy. At one point when they were still a lot younger and still touring a lot more and still developing their skills as a band, he was known for using one of the heaviest kind of sticks that are out on the market. Now, this isn't the normal type of stick I use. For a while, I only used jazz drumsticks because I was in high school and I was in jazz band. And I really didn't play out a whole lot. So I liked them just because they were light. I had more volume control with them. And it was just something I was used to. This is a pair that I've had since I started playing almost 8 years ago now. I'm surprised I still have them, to be honest. They're really chipped up and beat up. The reason why I'm using these, one, is because I want to start playing more heavy stuff, so I'm trying to get more heavy sticks so I can start getting used to them. I would say this is maybe about a medium-sized drumstick, and playing on this after a while hurts. Like, I'm used to a lighter stick, so I'm used to, obviously it being lighter. This is a lot heavier than the other stick, so I get like maybe 3 or 4 songs in and I start feeling it in my wrist. Like, it starts hurting. So I just imagine going through and using the heaviest sticks. At one point when they were still young, he actually damaged his wrist at one point. Like, it was the night before a concert, they were practicing, and I believe he sprung his wrist or broke his wrist. I don't remember quite exactly what he did, but they had to cancel the concert that night and ended up coming back at a later time. But it's just crazy because playing heavy metal, and obviously you'll see him in the next couple of clips, he's just slamming, going hard at it. That takes a lot of stamina, a lot of strength. Like I said, I get tired after like 2 or 3 songs using these sticks. Like, I just started using these Monday maybe, so I'm still getting used to them. I'd say maybe about a week or two, and I'll get used to the weight of it if I keep practicing the way I've been practicing. But just going through for an hour and a half, just playing hard like that, chugging, like, it takes a lot out of you. So just some respect to Lars.
Wasn't good enough the first time, so I had to mess it up again. Nothing against Lars. Lars he's a good drummer too. Just he's not the drummer I meant to talk about. Oh man. I'm not gonna let this down. This is gonna haunt me forever.
Lars for being a good drummer, putting in a lot of work and time into getting his technique down. The part I wanted to talk about was he was doing this little pattern, and we'll hear it again in another song. And again, forgive me if I'm not saying the notes properly. I will get better, and one day I will be able to put the notes up for you guys who are interested in the patterns and want to see the notes for yourself. But he's got this cool, kind of like a triplet type thing going on. He has 2 hi-hats. He's got the one on the right, the left, which has the pedal on it. He can control open and close. And it sounded like, and I couldn't get a good view, but it sounded like he had a hi-hat mount right next to his ride cymbal. So it's basically the same thing as a hi-hat, just without the pedal. So you can't open and close it, but you can adjust it. And it sounded like he was just going back and forth, doing a triplet type thing. So hitting, and when he went to hit the other one on this side, he would open it up to get that nice, here, I'll even try and do it from here. That type of sound. So, I'll even play it again just so you could hear it again. I'm not doing a very good job of explaining it. Just a really cool thing about his set, he's got a lot of cymbals. Obviously, he has money to spend on that. I do eventually want to get a cymbal like that. It would replace this cymbal that I have here. You can't see it because my computer. I'll put that there and move it somewhere else. It just adds more. Instead of being over here all the time, it adds another cymbal over here, so it gives me a chance to play on this side and be able to move around more and do more stuff. That and more cymbals, the better, in my opinion. But that aside, we're moving on to our third clip.